What up, doe homies and homies? It's your homeboy Greasy Teasy, and before we get this session started, I got something for you, man. I want to test your attention, because it's important that you guys pay attention, man. So, what I'm going to do, you got 5 seconds to pick one of these cards and memorize it. Go. Got it? Okay, now stare at the Reason logo while I remove the cards you picked from the deck. Now look, did I remove the card? Look, I did? Nah, don't lie and say I didn't, man. I can 100% guarantee you that I removed the card, man. Y'all frontin', man. But what's more important is that I tapped into your intelligence. I tapped into your capacity to pay attention to the details. Now, if you was not able to catch it, don't worry. After this tutorial, you will be able to catch it next time, and I'm definitely going to be putting y'all to the test. Now, if you know how I did the trick, please leave a comment in this comment section, and the first person to leave the correct answer will win a prize. Now, with that, let's go on and get the session started. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys, actually, I had some more potent sessions lined up for you, but I really kind of wanted to have a little bit of fun because I was at Guitar Center today and I was toying around with some samples, and what I wanted to do was show you that we can put together some really good quality production just using the stock sounds, and we can do it in a little bit of time. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. So I have a default setup. When I got you see here say document 1. So what I did was I put up all my settings, so I won't have to spend no time gain staging my audio tracks and putting the master bus in, and you know what I'm saying, putting in the the SSL and a few little reverbs and things like that, and I'm gonna tweak it as I go. As you see, I got track 1, which is always going to start off with my kick drum, and then as you see, I got the distressor on it. Yeah, I had to go and pick up the distressor because you're going to find out why very soon. The distressor alone need a tutorial in itself. Now I got a little rhythm in here that I got started with, and this is actually not the rhythm, but it can actually go, we can actually use it, but I really only put it there so that I can gain stage, and also I can kind of get the frequencies going on and the punches, and really what I wanted to go on with the kick. But let me show you what I got. So let's go ahead and knock this track out as soon as possible. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to some stock sounds, right? Because again, we're going to be using strictly stock sounds. I'm going to show you what I ended up finding. It was a music loop. So let's see, music loops. Nope, it wasn't up there. I think it was it Rex loops? Okay. Again, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. Oh, I think it was regroove patches, maybe. All right, then. They're trying to act up on me, make me look stupid. Oh, there you go. Okay, music loops right there. Okay, right there. And nope, that wasn't even it either. Let me put it on pause. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. There we go. Print boards, scratch, synth loops, various hip hop loops. Okay, let me make sure, fam. Okay, I found it. It was in Prince boards. Dr. Rex Instruments. I made a song off of this loop right here. Look. That was beautiful. I made a song called Wake Up, You're in a Dream. Your mind is blind. It got you seeing things. And it's deep. It's a real deep song, man. I made it because I found out that somebody I was in love with was what you call that word? What's the word they call it? What phrase they calling them? Narcissist. Man. I should rename that song called Narcissism on the Rise. Okay, but anyway, check it out. Oh, this is the sample. Check it out. Hey. Okay, now before we get too far gone, let's go ahead and select all of these, and we're going to cut. So let's cut, and let's go to our blocks. and then we hit Control V to paste. All right, and let's go ahead and put it on the loop just so we can get some foundation going on here. Back it up. Gain stage that down. All right, and put that on loop. And we'll turn this down because I think I had the tempo at like I think it was that. And then let's go ahead and finish out the rhythm. So we'll zoom in there. Now you notice it's kind of sloppy, so that's perfect. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me a long time ago. Somebody asked me a long time ago, hey T, why do you do it? Why you do the drums like that? And it's because I can mix it better, and also because I can you know, add in and out different things like that. I don't know. It's just I like to produce it better like that now. I like to step right it. Call me cuckoo. You know what I mean? See, and now I can kind of boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like now, this going to be it's going to have a lot of offset to it, so don't worry about the stiffness of it. We're going to break all that up. Okay, the doom. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to find a nice little pop and snare. So, and I did a tutorial for one of my entrepreneurs, and I'm gonna get his permission to show you guys, because this is a customized video for him in particular. Now, before we move on, let's go ahead and add some hi-hats in there. So I can probably just put the shuffle in there. All right, you know, you had to do all that. Sheesh, it's just a freaking shuffle, bro. Okay, and okay, I got my hi-hat pulled up, and I had to change my global shuffle to like 51 because it was on swing. Okay, and it's not seeming too loud, but that's cool. We'll deal with that later. But let's go ahead and lay that down, and I'm gonna show you something real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to use that. You know why? Because it's something that we're going to have to do with the hi-hat. So let's back this up and let's just pull up a hi-hat. Okay, we'll just use that. It's nice and loud. And we can put it on the track here since the track is already gain staged. And here, actually, let's move it up closer to here. And let's move the groove. That's not going to affect nothing now, so it's irrelevant. And we'll put it on, we'll snap it to 16. And let's see here. Okay, so let's copy them to 16s. We're going to do something with them in a few seconds. I'm going to show you something. All right. And let's pop the rest of these. Now, what's really nice, was that at the Guitar Center, I was listening through some really powerful monitors, the Atom monitors, and the sound was like crazy accurate. So when I tuned my kick drum, I tuned it to where it was like really, it had a heart pumping thump. You know, I pitched it and tweaked it and compressed it. Okay, so let me, this is kind of loud, so we're going to, it's already gained down. We're here, let's zoom in and kind of just turn it down just a little bit more, just for now, and we'll work with some things later. Now, for us to get the full effect of how this is supposed to sound, we better go on and add the snare in there. And we need to find more of like a New York rugged type snare. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on loop. Now, this is something that I was you know, talking to my entrepreneur about, and it was about, you know, picking drums and picking snare sounds, and you got to make sure you pick the right tone to fit the dynamics of what you're trying to do. So so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna put this on loop, and I'm just gonna scroll through until I can hear that one special frequency snare that complements what we're trying to do here. And you know what? I used to have a okay. So anyway, and I'm debating on if I should just let you guys sit and listen to this as I do this. Let's go to our Morpheus. I think I'm just going to fast forward it. Well, not fast forward it, but kind of just scroll through, because it could take a minute to find the snare. But when I find the snare, I'll go back and I'll let you know how I find it, when I found it, and why I chose it. Okay, fam, I found a snare that's similar to kind of what I'm looking for, but I'm explaining to you why I'm picking it and why I may move on to something if I find something better. But check this out. We're going to start, it's 192, but we're going to start up here. Now watch this. Hear that? See that? Watch this. Right there. That actually sounds kind of good too, that 195. Okay. Now 195 sound good too. Now I'm gonna pull it up and we're gonna kind of discern the reason why it's sounding, why this sound is working for us. So let's first put it into place real quick. Okay. Let's just loop it on that for now. And then we're going to talk about why this is actually working for us. There's a science behind it. Okay. Okay, this got... So if we zoom in a little bit, we can kind of almost probably discover why this is working. This almost kind of got a it kind of almost got like a delayed snare. Instead of it don't have a heavy transient right at the beginning. It do, but it kind of, it's like a, you know what I'm saying? You know, like a little something that's happening before the real meat of the transient. And then the tail complements like the kick of the drum. So the feeling that I'm looking for is almost kind of like a baseball, like when you think of somebody take a bat and they hitting the ball.
That is.
And the way it sounds like, and it's a certain type of kind of woody type sound that works with this. It's like a, right? And I'm gonna put the echo behind it too much. Let me go ahead and do it now. And it's not gonna be perfect, but it's just gonna give us an idea of the vibe that we kind of looking for. Now this would have to have a delay on it. It can't just you know, reverb right off the rip. So it should have a something like that. See that? And then we would, yeah. And it really supposed to hit really, really hard. So, but we'll figure that out once we get the compressions and stuff on it. Okay, so we got a little something happening here. Now, what we're gonna do here for the sake of what we got going, we're gonna kind of turn down this here. So let's get some movement going on so we can see what we're working with. And let's go ahead, and we already got the gain down, but all right, now a few things we need to do. First, let's take these hi-hats and we're gonna slow these hi-hats down, right? And we're gonna take the snap off, and we're gonna kind of delay these a little bit. All right, maybe a little more. Kind of sloppy and drunk. Now you wouldn't think doing that will make a difference, but it really, really does. If you really want to get crazy sloppy with it, you can slow it down even more, right? Me, honestly, I'm not afraid because I know how to tie things in with other instruments, make it make sense. But, oops, sorry. I don't know why that's muting. Okay, that's good for me. Now the other thing that's kind of rushing is the sample in itself. So we'll take this and we'll kind of drag that back a little and kind of see how things is working. We really want this to really almost be sloppy. You see how it's planned? It's planned by a real human. Let's listen to it real quick. Take it off the loop. You hear that their timing is off if you really pay attention. See, so it can work if we actually take and drag this down a little bit. We back it up. It gives it a human feel. And we can slow it down even more because, again, we want that drunk vibe. And we can go ahead and pop them into place. Now, what's funny and what's cool is that just for the, we got some, I swear, we just got 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds, sample, and then some kick and snares. But we really turned the, we really turned up the vibe here with just those few elements, just by the little secrets that the top dogs know. You see what I'm saying? With the little punchy little drums, you know what I'm saying? Little hit on it, little snare. Okay, and then we'll take that off because we want to keep it stiff. We don't want to swing them too much, right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Now let's go in here and get freaky funky with the with the snare here. We're gonna put that distressor on the snare and cause a ruckus. Okay, we're gonna cause a ruckus with the distressor. Distressor is a sinful little thing. You know what I mean? It do not play by rules at all. Check it out. Now watch this. Now you hear how funky that sounds? Now watch the difference. You see that? It's cool. You see that? You see what happened right there, fam? And ironically, it ain't even, it's just the standard settings. And what's happening is when we put this compressor and we mash them, we getting something cohesive, right? Okay, now we're gonna do just a few more things because I'm really trying to wrap this up as soon as possible here. I ain't really trying to be on this forever because you don't have to be on this forever. We got some frequencies that we need to work with on here. So let's dig in here and kind of get this filth out of here. So we're gonna cut everything on. Take that bass out first of all. Bass is very dirty in this one. We want to take that frequency out, and we want to take any other ugly frequencies that ain't really working. That might be okay. For now. But this need a little bit more. Just a little bit more movement and echo in the back. Okay, so now we're gonna top it off with boom. Now watch what we do, fam. And this gonna like literally close it up. Or we don't need nothing else. We're gonna let the vocals, the lyrics, whatever else, we're gonna let all that other stuff take precedence over this. But let's get our instruments and let's put up one of my favorite people here, and that is the 808 Studio. And you cannot fail with this. You can't do nothing but win, win, win. But the first thing I'm gonna do is find the chorus. Find the root. So let's see. So if you don't know music theory and you're trying to find the bass, the root note to some chords that's being played, because majority of us don't. We don't really know. But this one secret is to try to only, when you hear the chord being played. Sorry about that, y'all. I hate that, man. Y'all must still know. T, you still got the demo, bro. Let me just mute it for now. But what I ask you to do is when you hear the chord, cut everything else off and only listen to the root. So how do you listen to the root? Well, like this. Do you hear the root in that first chord? Let's listen again. Do you hear it? It's simple. It's da. Check it out. Da. You hear that? So, with that being said, all you got to do is walk it until you feel it. So, you can start anywhere on the keyboard. Now the sound is kind of loud and distorted, right? We'll find the correct sound that goes to this, but sometimes if like I got the headphones on, so the frequencies change in the headphones, so I really don't hear the sub harmonics. So sometimes I got to start up here. So I'll start high. sound like it's a D flat. I mean B flat. Dun. That's what it sounds like. So let's listen back to be sure. B flat. Right? Is that what you hear? So now we can go with the root. We can go an octave lower. You see that? You see what happened there? Now, do you hear the other root? Let's listen for the other root. So we hear dun. So first we heard dun. So that's dun. The second one we hear is dun, right? So let's find it. Sound like that. Dun, dun. Am I right? Let's check it out. Okay, and okay, so we moved on to the next note. Sorry, so it's you hear that? So we all in the black keys right here. So we really can get crazy funky, right? So we know it's. So we start off with the B flat. Then we can go down to what's that? C D E F G. I know C D E F sharp. Yeah, I don't know my notes. So it's dun, and then the C D E flat or C D sharp. So it's. So we really, now watch this, we can go cuckoo then since we know it. So we could be like. You dig? And keep it simple. Oh, sorry about that. You can go crazy. Woo. Ow. Okay, so all right, so we can go all day. We can go all day long, and I can sing better than that. I'm just really acting goofy. And now, what's cool, fam, is that I'm on I'm on the init. What the heck is the init? I don't know, but I ain't even found no sound that can go with it right. Right? Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But we found the root. We can go crazy, right? But for now, let's go ahead and find the best tone that can go with it, that can really complement the drama here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this up so I can have a little bit of pump in my earphones here. Oh, it's already up. All right, I'm going to turn up my headphones, so I can get the vibe going. And I might have to turn my mic down. So bear with me because the preamp is going to make it bleed. So hold on a second, family lamb. But you dig how it's going down, Bobby Brown? Okay, so I'll turn that up. I'll turn my gain down. Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can y'all still hear me? Because I want to be able to hear that bang, baby boy. Okay. All right. Speaking of baby boy, my son back, and we were sharing some crawfish together. Where they do that at? Ooh. Crazy. Okay. So now, see, it's bumping in my ear. Y'all probably can hear it. Okay, and it sounds like I'm playing like I'm really going crazy, but I'm not. It's just that the beat is so pumping and thumping, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's kind of listen to some different sounds we got here, and play it from the top here. Pin that open, and sorry about that. Okay. Okay, that might be loud. Oh, it is loud. Sorry about that, y'all. Where are we? All right, right here. All right. Calm down, Bobby Brown. You're too loud. All right, let's see. Let's loop it and kind of see what we can come up with. Oh, that's gangster. So I'm gonna stick with this because I'm really digging the vibe, right? We're gonna push it up an octave so I can play it lower here and push it down an octave. Yeah. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, less bass notes makes it funkier. It makes it grittier, makes it grimier and more street. More bass notes makes it commercial, make it R&B. So let's kind of play in between. I really want to lean more towards street, so we're going to play as least amount as possible. Now what I'm gonna try to do is combine this here. I'm gonna combine that and show. Okay, so you at least can see the notes I'm doing. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can come up with. Can you see that? Okay, good. All right, we'll slide this down and let's go ahead and get it popping. 5, 6, 7, freestyle. Okay, sorry. I didn't want that to be on loop because I do want some changes to happen there. So with that being said, let's I don't know why that automation is there, but let's delete that and we'll loop this out, and let's make sure that that's popping right there. Okay, try not to let that disturb you, please. I know I get a lot of complaints. And hey man, after we do this, fam, first, wait, let me do this. Now we pop that and then put it on bar, so you know I adjusted it and I slid some things and stuff like that. So okay, so we'll pop that there, and okay, there we go. And we'll put that on the 8-bar loop, and we'll make it happen from there. So let's go ahead and start playing around with it. And we'll pull it back up so you guys can take a gander at the drama right there. Let's get it popping. Remember, keep it simple. Okay, that was a blooper. Sorry about that. Here, let's get that in there, and let's find that blooper and get rid of it before we go too far here. Yeah, you can step right. Ain't no beef with step right. Right there. Okay, and right there. All right, so let's get back in there and referee this thing. And what I wanted to say, something like that. I could do that. again, I'm not going to add too many notes because it makes all the difference in the world to your listener and to everything. Okay. Okay. I could do something like that. So let's see here. Let nothing happen. Okay, so I'm gonna let it loop so we can kind of get a vibe going on here. That's awesome. Okay, that's good. And we're gonna keep it just like that, right? Now what I would do later on, we'll attack this later, come back later. I would have put like a filter on that piano, like muffle it out. Okay, fam, you know what? We're gonna end it here. What I wanted to do was come and just do like a real quick warm up to some production that we about to be getting ready to do. My graphic designers, if y'all watching this, don't unsubscribe because I'm gonna keep everybody busy. You know what I'm saying? If this not your style, check back with me. I'm always gonna be uploading things that you need to. All right. I just don't want to do no separate channels because it's hard to build. It's crazy hard to build a following on YouTube. So, but anyway, fam, I'm gonna wrap it up right here, man. I want y'all to listen to this and just remember we applied all of the gain stage and all this. Everything is knocking, everything is bumping, and it ain't even mixed yet. We don't even have, you know what I'm saying? I just got like literally one little plug-in in there, just the SSL. Watch this real quick. Let's listen to it, and I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Watch this. Okay, I was doing something with that snare. So listen to this real quick and watch. Okay, oh no, man. That wind noise, man, got me going cuckoo, man. Dude, do something about it. Just going to get it, T. All right, I'm going to get it, man. Don't even worry about it. We got to go to our universal audio here, and we got to go down here to our tape. Watch this, y'all. Dig this, man. We ain't even playing games around here, right? Cut it out here. Let me cut on my preset, my master preset that I love to use. It's called Ridiculous 2. Okay, you see it just boosted up the wind noise. But watch this. We're gonna play it. Let it loop. Now watch what happens when I cut this boy on. Look at that. Gangster. You can feel it thumping in your chest. Okay, fam. So listen, man. Oh my God. I promise. I'm just gonna go on over there and bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I should be getting paid to promote them like that, man. Check this out, y'all. First of all, let me mute that bass before I had to slap the piss out of myself. Okay, cool. Check this out, man. Come back. Make sure y'all pay attention. Stay tuned. We're gonna finish this up. It's a block right now with no mix to it. It's a block with no mix with some real simple elements. This is the whole song. When we come back, what? I thought you was gone, bruh. Hold on, man. See, we got beef. Now you gone. Okay, I know, man. I know. Get it, T. Get it. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get it, man. But listen, y'all, make sure y'all check back with your homie Greasy Teasy, man. We gonna take this track, man, and just, I call this piano drama. That's what we really gonna do, man. We're gonna add some drama to it. The song is done, but we gotta do the intro. We gotta do like the breakdown. We gotta do like a bridge. This ain't gonna be one of them like them crazy technology type ones with all of the different changes and things like that. Cause this is from one of my artists, the chosen one. We call her Noble. You're going to hear a whole lot about her, right? But this is going to be simple. This is a simplified version. We're going to keep it simple, but we're going to add some little elements. Just make sure y'all stay tuned to the next one. I'm dragging this along. Thank y'all for watching, man. I hope you benefited, learned something from this, the drama, the madness from simplicity. And I guess that's it, man. Till the next time, I'll see y'all in a minute. I'll see y'all when it's spinning. Thank you for watching. Go on and join us in the subscription if you really want to get it in, like Tommy Flynn, whoever that is, and let's get it popping. All right, see you in a minute. See you on Spin It. Peace.